so sad. I just broke my favorite lanyard that I don't use. It's a bride lanyard. I got it with my backpack that I'm wearing and it's broken. I don't know what to do. My life is miserable today. But good morning. Today's gonna be another skate video, so stay tuned. I'm gonna open up the store and then we'll get started with the video here in a little bit. We're off work now and it is freezing cold and I lost a lot of daytime or daylight in general because of work. So let's go see how the video turns out. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to ollie. I was originally going to do how to pop shove it, but I figured you need to learn how to ollie before you do a pop shove it. And I've been doing my videos kind of backwards because I've been teaching you like flip tricks and stuff before, the basics, which is why I made the how to skateboard for beginners, and now I'm going to do how to ollie. And then the next video will be how to pop shove it, and then if I do any progression videos after that, it'll be how to do whatever that trick is. That way all the basics are covered now. So I'm gonna turn my car on, let it warm up for a little bit before I go anywhere, because with it being freezing cold, it's gonna take a lot longer for it to warm up. But at least the car sounds nice when it's cold. Before I teach how to ollie, let's play with some of these ducks. I finally got it to take a bite. Yes! Okay, I'll leave them alone now. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna go ahead and teach how to ollie. Today is really, really cold. It's actually like, I think 38 degrees right now, something like that. And it still has a wind chill. It is a little windy. So if the mic cuts out a little bit, I'm sorry for that. My hands are cold, my feet are cold, my face is cold. Wearing the hood because that'll help block out some of the wind. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to film yet because I forgot my tripod. So this is gonna be an interesting video. I did bring my other board so I can set my camera on top of it. But again, I don't know how that's gonna work because sometimes I need certain angles and I don't know. So today's probably gonna be a little weird with filming and I'm sorry. This is not the best filming angle, but I guess we'll start here. So for an ollie, this is how your setup's gonna be. You're gonna have your front foot about right here. It's gonna be straight up and down. Your back foot's gonna be right here on the edge of the board. Your foot here, kind of aligned with the tail. And when you pop, you're gonna put this foot pressure like this. This leg's gonna bend and it's gonna slide up like this. And then you're topping with this foot. Here's what your feet are gonna look like when you do an ollie. Here's your front foot that's close to the bolts. Here's your back foot on the edge of the tail like this. And you're going to put pressure on this foot and then lift this one up. And it's gonna go like this while this one comes up. So when you're hopping, it's like this. It literally looks like that. You will have some ankle bend when you do an ollie. So it's more like that. You can kind of see how my ankle bent like this. Now I'll show you what it looks like on a board. The best way to do this or to learn this trick is to do that hop over and over again. And it looks goofy, and it kind of is goofy, I'll be honest. My brother's actually the one that taught me how to do this whenever I was really little. So all my credit and everything that I can do is thanks to him, so thank you, Alex. If it wasn't for him skating, I probably never would have picked it up. I'm just the younger sibling that decided to follow my brother's footsteps and try to copy him as much as possible, but still be my own person, I guess. I don't know. But a lot of my personality comes from him, so, you know, thank you again. But just be sure to practice that little goofy jump over and over again. I tell everybody that's learning how to do ollies for the first time, I tell them to do that all the time because that will help kind of familiarize yourself with the trick, if that makes sense. So again, I'll practice that with you, a couple more tries. So it's time to be goofy again. Here's your foot, your front foot. Here's your back foot. It's on the edge of the board and you're gonna do this. You're putting a lot of your weight on your back foot before you hop. And when you hop, you're lifting both of them up. So weight and hop. And it looks so goofy, and it's gonna feel so goofy too, but just keep doing it over and over and over again. One thing you wanna do when you're doing ollies, or one thing you wanna practice while doing ollies, is be super smooth and slow with it. Do not be really fast. If you're really fast, this is what it's gonna look like. it's gonna look something along the lines of that. And that's what you do not want. You want to be super slow, super smooth, and just kind of flow with the board. You also want to be a little lightweight too. With being lightweight and slow, it's gonna be a lot smoother and you're not gonna feel rushed. If you feel rushed, then you're doing it wrong. Rushing a trick is always the thing that you don't want to do, because rushing it can end up doing bad things. So say you're trying to go down a 5-stair or whatever the case is, and you rush it, you're most likely gonna bail out, maybe land on your ankle, break an ankle, or whatever the case is. You know, if you rush it, you're gonna get hurt. So try not to rush it. With an ollie, when you first learn how to do them, it is gonna be one of the hardest tricks out there, just because you've never done anything like it before. When you learn how to do it, it gets a lot easier to do other tricks, but you've gotta just maintain the ollie before you do any other trick. Another tip and trick, besides doing that little hop and staying smooth with it and be kind of slow with it, is bend your legs. So you wanna squat. You don't wanna bend your back. If you bend your back, that'll make you wanna go forwards with the board and you won't stay balanced. So kind of squat with the board. This is again something that my brother taught me a long time ago, and it worked for me. So when you ollie, you're gonna squat down like that, and then you're gonna do that little jump thing. You're not gonna sit there and bend over like this. If you bend over like this, you're gonna wanna go forwards. So instead of leaning like that, squat down, bend your legs, and then do your little hop thing that we just showed you. When you feel like you're confident and you have all of that down, and you feel like you can do your hop thing in one spot, and you try it on your board, and you feel comfortable actually like getting the board up in one spot, it's time to start rolling. Rolling ollies, for some reason, rolling ollies are so difficult when you first learn how to do them. I'll be honest, that took me forever to get down. I don't know why. Like, I could do it over like a little bead like this big. That's actually probably way too big, but just, you know, something small I could do it over. But for some reason I tried to do it over a pole. My brother was there. He can actually comment down below saying how terrible I was back in the day. I was like, what was it? I was about 9 years old, 10 years old, I don't know. I tried to ollie over a wooden rod that's about like this thick, and when I did it, I never could land it. I never could figure out how to keep the board going with me. That is something that you're gonna have to kind of learn for your own, because you learn how your board feels and you're comfortable with yourself. A good way to learn how to ollie over stuff in general would be to find a crack and just practice on it. When you learn how to ollie over the crack, you know, take it one step further and put something else down there, like a stick, ollie over the stick, and just keep progressing over time. Eventually you'll get the hang of it and you can start ollieing over skateboard decks, and who knows, you could be ollieing over staircases right after that, or ollieing up onto sidewalks. So what we went over the weird jump thing that helps teach you how to ollie, and then we went over the smooth, fluid, slow motion to help you with that, and then there is the squatting method. Don't bend over. That sounds wrong, but still squat. And then whenever you do all of those, put them all together and then start ollieing while moving. It's easier said than done. So again, like I say in all the videos that I made so far for skating, practice, 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 because practice makes perfect. I should make a t-shirt of that, I swear. I'm gonna say it a lot, but it really does. Patience is another thing. Patience, practice, all of these, they're gonna help whenever you're doing these tricks. So the best thing that I've told you with like kickflips and every other trick that I've done so far, just skating in general, put your board in a crack and then practice the jumpiness and whatnot on the crack so you can figure out how to actually pop the board. And you don't want to have too much weight on your back foot, and you don't want to have too much weight on your front foot. If you do, you're gonna rush it and it's gonna be really fast. And again, like I said, the thing you want to do is be very slow, very smooth, very fluid, and consistent with it. Once you start doing that and you have it down, just start doing all rolling. You can roll slow, you can roll fast, doesn't matter. I prefer to go slower at first because you're gonna pick it up quicker, because you're gonna build muscle memory faster that way, and then start working on it faster and faster, and then work on ollieing up curbs, work on ollieing over sticks, and then when you try that, and if you got that battle and it's complete and you've won that battle, start doing bigger stuff and get bigger and bigger and bigger and better and better and better. It's very hard at first, like I said earlier. It's one of the hardest tricks to do at the very beginning because you've never done anything like this before, but once you have it down, it's the gateway to opening up several other tricks. I'm serious. Like, without the ollie, a lot of these tricks couldn't be done. Like, you kind of need to do an ollie to do almost every trick out there. Not every single one of them, but a lot of them you do need to learn how to ollie. I hope you enjoyed this quick little how-to on how to ollie. The next video I'll be putting up is how to pop shove it. I was gonna do that one first, but I figured why not go in order. And after how to pop shove it, I'll probably do how to 180s. I'm not entirely sure. Leave it down in the comments below if you think I should do something like that, or if you have any other skateboard requests, definitely let me know in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed. Sorry it's a little dark, and sorry I look like some weird hobo person wearing a hood. It's really cold outside and I'm kind of sick now. Actually, I was kind of sick like 2 days ago, but it's okay. I'm putting content out there for you because I love y'all and I appreciate y'all, and y'all are awesome. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Again, I hope you enjoyed. But yeah, that's it. So later, guys.